Welcome to the cbse chemistry lecture series. In the last video we defined the salts, simple salts, double salts, complex salts. Now in this video we are going to discuss about important terms introduced in these coordination compounds. First we have to know what is meant by Lewis acid. Already we know on the basis of electronic concept, electron acceptor are called Lewis acid. Say for example, in the chemical bonding lesson you may be studied as what? BF3. It is a sextet electrons only. To attain that octet will attain the octet electrons, so it ready to accept the electrons. Therefore the electron acceptors are called Lewis acid. What is a Lewis base? Here electron donors. Say for example ammonia, because apart from that electrons involved in the bonding, the two electrons we can call as lone pair of electrons which is ready to donate a pair of electrons to other atom for bonding. So that type of species we can call as what? Lewis base. So in this particular chapter we are going to study about certain terms are there. We have to define it first, then we proceed to that chapter in detail. First we will take a central metal ion. What is meant by central metal ion? So normally in this central metal ion you can say for example central metal atom or ion, we can abbreviate it as CMI. It is defined as ready to accept electrons from the donor atom. Here acceptor atom called central metal ion, or you can say central metal atom. So we have to define what is by ligands. The word ligands means bind together. So in this case, if an atom or species which is ready to donate electrons, ligands ready to donate electrons to acceptor atom. Here donor atom is known as ligands. Okay, these are the basic terms involved in these coordination compounds. Now we will see the detail about what ligands and its types, various classification of ligands one by one. Yes. We will see the classification of ligands, how the ligands are classified, on what basis. So here we are going to define as ligands can be classified as monodentate, bidentate, polydentate. So here mono means single. Okay. Say for example for this monodentate you can say Cn minus, OH minus, Cl minus. These are what? Monodentate. That means only one. The dentate means point of attachment or having one tooth. That's called, we can say, unit dent. Dent means tooth. Suppose if it is a bidentate, what does it mean? A molecule which is having two. Say for example, I will give that example, CH2NH2. CH2NH2. In both the nitrogen atoms, it has a lone pair of electrons. With the help of lone pair of electrons, it can donate the electrons. to the metal atom. So therefore this is a bidentate. Yeah, this is a ethylene amine is a only one ligand but having two dentate. That means two tooths. Ethylene amine is a common name for this case. Or you can say ethane 1,2 diamine. Ethane 1,2 diamine. So this is a name of this species. Polydentate means what? Poly means many. So what is the example for polydentate? Polydentate is nothing but you can say EDTA. That is ethylene diamine tetraacetate. See, for example, here in this ethylene diamine you have to write like this: CH2, N, here also N. This N are substituted by CH2, COO minus, CH2, COO minus, CH2, COO minus, CH2, COO minus. If you see these molecules, polydentate means this is one coordinating sites, this is another coordinating site, this is another. So we have totally 4. Apart from that 4, it has a lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen atom. So therefore it is a 6. Here it is a bidentate means 2. Okay. Here polydentate is an example for polydentate. It is actually a 6. Okay. We can call this what? Hexadentate. Hexadentate means 6 coordinating tooths, coordinating sites. Yes. Now we can see another way of classification of ligands. This classification of ligands on the basis of charges. Say for example, negative ligands. Say for example, Cn minus, Cl minus, OH minus. These are all having the negative charges. Therefore, it is a examples of negative ligands. The another one is a neutral ligands. Say for example, H2O. It has a lone pair of electrons. Say NH3. En, ethylene diamine, CH2, NH2, CH2, NH2. These are some of the examples of neutral ligands. That means there is no charge, and that in spite of these are all called ligands. That means based on the lone pair of electrons, it can ready to donate a pair of electrons to the other atoms. Therefore, these are all called ligands, which is not having any charges. Therefore, it's a neutral ligands. The another one is a positive ligands. So what is the positive ligands? Say for example, you can take a NH2, NH3 plus. Here it has a lone pair of electrons of this nitrogen atom, and the another one is a positive charges. This is called hydrazinium ion. Hydrazinium ligand, which having a positive charges. So that way we can classify the ligands on the basis of charges. Next we can say the ligands called some chelating ligands. What is meant by chelating ligands? So suppose the ligand may contain two donor atoms, or an example, that is coordinating groups positioned in such a way to what? A 5-membered or what? 6-membered ring is formed with the metal ion. That we can call as what? Forming a ring-like compounds, we can call as chelating complexes or chelating rings or chelating ligands, which are all called the chelating ligands. Say for example, En is a short form of ethylene diamine. How we can call it as a chelating ligand? So you would say CH2, NH2. It has a lone pair of electrons. This is what CH2, NH2 is also having a lone pair of electrons. With the help of that one, it can forming a coordinate bond with the metal ions. And forming a ring-like compounds, we can call it as chelating ligand. So can you give an example for chelating ligand? You can say it's a En is a ethylene diamine is an example for chelating ligand. That means it form a ring-like compounds with metal ions. and this is called a metal chelates. Metal chelates. Okay. The another way of ligands we can call this what? Ambidentate ligands. We have to know the meaning for ambidentate ligands. What is meant by ambidentate ligands? Unidentate ligands containing more than one coordinating atoms are called ambidentate ligands. So you have to say unidentate ligands containing more than one coordinating atoms are called ambidentate ligands. That means I can give the example of what? Cn minus. So here this will coordinating with the metal ions, or N C. This will coordinating metal ions. So either the carbon atom or the nitrogen atom. So therefore these two we can call as what? Ambidentate ligands. Unidentate, actually it is a Cn minus is a what? Unidentate ligands, but it has a two different coordinating atoms. This is one example. The another one example we can give. This is a metal NO2. The nitrogen is coordinated with the central metal atom, or you can say metal ions. Or suppose the oxygen coordinating with the metal ions. So we can call this, which is a ambidentate ligand, means NO2. So this is a ligand which is having two different coordinating atoms. That type of ligands we can call as ambidentate ligands. Thank you, students. If you have any comments, please mention in the comment box. Thank you, students. We will see you in the next class.